essentially what this is just a two-piece variation of the CS series. We've developed the CS series, or was developed prior to the SSS-Laser. This one came out first, since it's compatible with the SSSs, same sensing head, same electronics, same software, and we just have the sensing head. So you have to buy a specific cable length with this. You can cut the cable, and it drops per meter about 0.1 to 0.2 degrees C. So this has a limitation of 50 feet from the sensing head to the electronics box. And here you have all the outputs, JK, thermocouple, voltage outputs, milliamp outputs right from this box that are switchable. This particular one has a USB, has a little USB board in there, so it's powered by your computer. So I'm going to encourage everyone here to buy a demo kit. Either buy this product, or I have a full demo kit, which we'll be explaining later on today, that has all these low-end OEM products in it. And with the USB, you go in there. I set this up where an application that we're making phone books. And they had flames on the bottom of the phone book. It was on a carousel. And they had the flames gone. And what they would do is, on the binding, they have to glue all the pages on one side. They hit the glue. So in literally 1 minute, 2 minutes, I had a clamp. I clamped this, because you get the bracket with this, comes with this. I clamped it like this, hooked onto the machine. I hooked this up. I plugged this into my laptop. It powered the unit. And I was getting, I hit the icon on the desktop, it generates an icon, powered it up, and in 2 minutes we were watching it. Not even a minute and a half. We're watching it. Every one, it was creating this. And we were watching it for maybe a minute, and all of a sudden we see a spike. And we looked, and the book was on fire. The guy took off, he ran over there, he grabbed the book, he threw it off the line. You know? So the demonstrations are really impressive, and it's not too inexpensive. Okay. The simplicity of doing a demo and the impact you have using the software just from your laptop, you don't have to put any wires together or anything of that nature, really enhances your opportunity to get sales. Now this particular unit, the SSS-LT, is offered again in 8 to 14 microns. This particular one has a 75 to 1 field of view. The single piece has a 50 to 1, this has a 75 to 1 field of view. So it's a very high ratio. Anything on the market for low temperature, this was probably the highest ratio that's available. For low cost, it's the highest available. From what I've seen over the last decade, customer support, I feel, is the #1 importance and value that you have to add. We also offer this in a 9 millisecond version, 8 to 14 micron. So it's very fast. There's some applications. Actually, Joe had some applications in steel and glass, and measuring. You could actually use them as a counter, not just measure temperature, because you know when the product's coming in view and leaving its field of view. Now, not only that, this product as well comes in, this has dual lasers, and it comes in, this has a few other wavelengths besides the short wavelength. It has a glass 5 micron wavelength, so it measures the surface of glass. So you cannot see through the glass. You got heaters on the opposite side, there's no problem. There's 2 versions, G5 for glass 5, L, that's low temperature version, and then there's an H, which is a higher temperature version. The L version is 45 to 1. The high temperature version is 70 to 1. Generally speaking, the higher the temperature, the smaller spot I could give you, because you have more energy coming in, so we can reduce the aperture and get a smaller spot size. So if you have less energy, you have to have a larger aperture and you have a larger spot size. We also have the 3M version series of 2.3 for metals, low temperature 50 to 800 degrees C. Metals applications and ceramics, vacuum applications. Vacuum because you can see through a window. You know, most windows, if you get a quartz window, which is is probably the most widely used window in the industry because it handles very high temperatures, about 1100 C to 1300 C, and it's very robust and it's inexpensive. That this will look right through the quartz window. This quartz goes out to 4 microns.